They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper... Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab, it's Anderson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the air on first down. Turns it loose. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think it's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you start to see...
There we go! And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Tigers are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw. Backs looking for the goal line. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Push down for the tackle.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
As a head coach, you'd love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And on the first drive, he leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
And Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive. Down pass, really nice throw on that last play here in the second drive.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looking for room. It's Durham. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. It's a seam wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the... And some of the names that have had moments, Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a golden boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
Yeah, and the boot.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Tigers. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Rush is on him. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
Gashes the heart of the knee. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more. Into the end zone he goes. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Line getting set on second down. To the air. It's Green. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Got his man quickly. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Big guy smells it. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Razorbacks. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that golden boot.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Here we go.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks join the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the...
Brings it down on the right side. Running free. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he... The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not...
And the Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Green. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they... accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Moving away from pressure. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look at. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's going to score. Touch! To the air, it's Nussmeier. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Quick release by the QB. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Arkansas! This defense making a big play and putting it. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He might want another play. Now the play fake. Looking for a deep man. And that one falls in. Trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Now facing a third and long. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Now, a fourth down.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. To the ground with the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
He caught it! And he ran away from it. Second down coming up. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Just dismissing tackles. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down. At the 45, on his way. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, LSU! And the Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that way...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Green. He'll take another shot here. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackle.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now, a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Pocket breaking down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Razorbacks have moved it inside the 20. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Green. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Arkansas. Grab the short pass to put the 6. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. He unleashes a long one. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Buys a little time with his feet. Quarterback got it himself. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd down coming up after the completion. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up. Quarterback making adjustments. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gains on the play. It's 3rd down.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field. You're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
2nd down coming up.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Green. Here's the pressure. Got the first himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, LSU.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden Boot. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.